Well, hello, folks, and welcome. We are coming to you from the upstairs rink today, and for the eagle-eyed, you'll notice that we have a bit of a giant ice sheet here today. All right, why am I not getting audio again? Sorry. Oh, now I have audio. Okay, perfect. We just had a little bit of latency. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Well, we got our technology in order here, but looks like we are good to go now. And
we can hear Mark. Good. Okay.
Good. All right. Well, we are all set up. Now it's just up to the girls to get online. Amazing the temperature differential here below and here. We're only 10 feet above the ice surface, but it is freezing cold down there, and it's actually warm enough here that I might take off my jacket, go short sleeves. Crazy. I don't know how that works. Should be raining somewhere right between the two floors here. You know the old Woody Allen comedy routine about how, he comes out of the shower, he opens his window, hot front meets cold front, it's raining in my living room. We got the girls all ready to go. The coaches are on the bench. The referees are just waiting for the ZAM to get off the ice. Of course, as I said, we have an Olympic rink here today, so a little bit bigger ice than most players are used to. And apparently, having overheard some of the parents of the Danbury team, that's true for both groups here. So should be an interesting game to watch. Takes a lot more skating and a lot more strength on the passes to get that puck out of that zone. The Olympic ice is quite a bit wider and just a little bit longer than the NHL-sized ice that we're all used to. And then for those of you who grew up in Canada, if you ever played in any of those old barns, they were actually just a little shorter than regulation ice, which also messes with you quite a bit. At least for me as a goalie, I know the first time I played on one of those and I didn't know about that, all my reference points were off and pucks are going in the net, and I couldn't figure out why. And it's because it's like 190 feet versus 200 feet, and it's just everything is just a little bit off. And what actually was going on was During World War II, the Canadian government built a bunch of grain silos all through the country, and they were all like one standard size. And then after the war, they all got converted into rinks, but they're just a little smaller. So there you go, a little Canadian hockey trivia for you all this morning. Well, he's doing a thorough job here. There's a little bit of a corner there. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a second circle, and there's actually a little spot right there, right in front of the crease too. So I was playing one time, and the Zam. I was playing one time, and the Zam broke down before our game, like just at the top of the circles, right in the slot. And he breaks down, and of course the ice freezes up, and so there's a little berm there, and he tries to scrape it off, but it doesn't quite go. And then, of course, shot comes across the ice. I drop down into a butterfly, and it hits the berm and goes right up and over. I'm just like, of course. Yeah. So we're going to have a little bit of color commentary from a Danbury parent. What's your name, bud? Frankie, I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. Just so you know, this thing is live, so. Yeah, so don't say anything crazy. Oh, yeah. We'll just AI, like filter that stuff for you. It'll be fine. But Frankie's smarter than me because he's holding a Dunkin' coffee and I'm not, so. Your fourth Dunkin' coffee, all right. So you're going to be vibrating here in a minute. So which one is yours? Just so I don't say anything bad about her. What position does she play? D. All right. All right, the players are taken to the ice. The refs are getting set, and we are 3 minutes away from ice time. All right, sounds like we have good video, good audio, so we are all set for today. Now we just need some competence here behind the microphone to match the competence behind the camera, and we'll be good to go. Looks like we finally got the puck situation figured out for the warm-up. I had written to the tournament organizer before we came here just to make sure that we didn't need to bring pucks, and I was told, oh yeah, no problem, we'll have pucks. And of course we get here, first game, no pucks. Second game, no pucks. Fortunately, the other teams were, in both cases, kind enough to share with us, which we appreciated, part of the whole family of hockey thing. All right, we got 10 seconds until warm-up is done, so grab your drinks, get comfy, and we'll be off to the races here. There you go. All right, couple of final instructions from Coach, and then we'll finally get started. Anxious to get going here. Looks like Tony Vange is getting the start here this morning. Both goalies had great performances yesterday, so we'll see if we can keep this up today. Looks like Alex is going to take the face-off. Kelsey and Erica look like they're on the starting D. And then we've got Reina and Sienna on the wings. And let's see what's going on here. Tony's just about to get ready, and the refs are ready, goalies are ready, and we're off. Kachinas win the face-off, take it back into their zone, pass D to D. A little bit of a missed fumble. Puck's in the back corner and sent out of the zone. Technically a shot on goal. First one of the game. Perfect. Good start. And Danbury controls in their back zone. Kachinas pick it up just inside the blue line. Puck fired in, or goes around the boards into the back corner. Attempt to clear backed up. Shot from the blue line goes a little bit wide. We're going to have to adjust our shooting here today to make up for that bigger ice. Puck goes back and forth behind the net a couple of times. Puck is kept at the blue line by the Kachinas, brought around and centered, picked up in the slot. Danbury does a good job of keeping that from becoming a scoring opportunity. Danbury speeds the puck out of their zone. Separated by Reina from the puck. Puck enters into the Kachina zone, but passed across, and now skated through the neutral zone and chipped into the Danbury zone, deep in the Danbury zone behind the net. Danbury reverses, passes up the boards, through the neutral zone and into the Kachina zone. Sent around for a rim, but kind of comes to rest behind the net, picked up by Danbury in the high slot. Shot taken away by Judge. Puck's on the boards, and now chipped out of the Kachina zone, just past Judge, and looked like the puck hit a player there and went out of play. Well, an exciting couple of minutes to start this game. Puck's in the corner there. Big battle between both teams. Attempt to clear picked up by Kachinas. Now Danbury controls but can't get out of the zone. Kept for a while. Now battle just outside of the zone. Danbury gets it and carries it into the zone. Kachinas pick up the puck into their corner. Up the boards, neutral zone. Danbury picks it up. The Kachinas collapse on the puck just in the high slot, prevent the shot. Danbury puck chipped deep while Danbury changes wholesale. Kachinas send the puck behind the net. Danbury gets to it first. In the corner, separated from the puck. Kachinas chip up the boards. Danbury doesn't keep. Kenzie speeds down the ice, picks up the puck, takes a bad angle shot, just wide of the net. Puck goes behind, is picked up and carried out of the zone by Danbury. Danbury enters the zone, challenged by Alex at the blue line, forced to chip up the boards. Kachinas pick up the puck, speeding out of their zone. Kelsey carries the puck to the slot. Shot. Good glove save by the Danbury goalie, prevents a goal, and the rebound cleared to the far corner. First good scoring opportunity of the game. Puck centered, but there's nobody there. Danbury tries to clear. Puck is stopped, and good shot deflected by Danbury stick wide of the net. Kachinas continue to apply pressure here at the blue line. Kelsey picks it up, sends it down next to the net. Fired across the mouth of the net, but nobody there who could get a stick on it. Puck is fired down the boards, no icing. Icing is waved off. Kachinas speed it up. In the corner, starts skating it up. They make it out of the blue. No icing. Judged as tipped, although it looked like it jumped under the Danbury stick. Kept at the blue line. Shot towards the slot. A shot on net. Good save into the corner by the Danbury goalie. Another attempt to center the slot. Doesn't connect. Danbury now rushes the zone. Brings it along the board. Stops up. Tries to pass to the trailer. Good pressure by the Kachinas. Forces the puck out of the net. 2-on-1. Shot just wide of the net. Stopped at the blue. Sent. And now we got a breakaway. 2-on-1 developing here. Shot at the net. Deflection to the slot. Not picked up by the Danbury player, fortunately. Puck fired behind the net. The attempt to clear doesn't kind of work out. Puck is behind the Kachina net there. Danbury player in the slot. Danbury comes around the net, backhands it. Loose puck in front of the net. No second shot attempt. Good job by the D to prevent that. Puck is in the corner. Danbury's got control. Unchallenged. Danbury tries to carry it ahead of the goal line. Passes. Stuff attempt. Another shot. Third shot. Fourth shot. Tony finally covers. A couple of tough, close-in shot attempts there. Prevented by Tony's pad and finally covered by her glove. Face off to the left of the Kachina net. Shot from just inside the blue line there. Deflected by a stick, goes high, ends up behind the net. Kept at the line with a hand pass. Play is stopped. The clock's a little funny. Apparently it's 8:50 B time. Danbury controls after that face-off, sends it deep. Kachinas give chase. Fired behind the net, up the boards. Forced out of the zone. A 2-on-1 is developing again. Puck is tried to center, but kind of went behind the net there. Have to get used to this bigger ice. Fired from the blue line. Goes off a couple of bodies. Doesn't make its way to the net. Attempted backhand is picked up by Danbury, but a good stick solves that. And this is going to be an icing call against the Kachinas. Face-off controlled by Danbury. Back to the blue line, down the wall, behind the net, reversed. Shooter comes out front into the high slot, circling the target, fires the puck, stopped by Tony. I think we forgot to start the clock for that play because that play was 4 seconds apparently. That's all right. We'll update the clock and we are off. This time Danbury controls. Shot deflected outside of the slot. A shot from low down and a little scuffle going on there. Not sure what started that. Looks like good energy on the ice there. And it appears that Danbury is going to the box with a roughing call. Face off to the right of the goalie. 5-on-4. Kachinas power play. We're just waiting for the scorekeeper to get the clock set up for the penalty. 1:30 on the clock. Puck drops. Danbury control, sends behind the net. Kachinas can't keep. Danbury enters the zone. Across the blue line. Good stick by the Kachinas. Stops the puck. Forces it out of the zone. Solana carries it in, takes a shot from close range, and it's in the net. And with that, we have our first goal of the game. Kachinas score with 1:09 left on the 1:30 power play. Solana Manning gets the, I think, unassisted marker there. Kachinas win, but Kachinas control the puck after a little miscue by the Danbury player. Puck is sent deep. Alex chases it down to the corner. It's sent around behind the net. Danbury tries to chip it up the boards, but it's kept in, sent back behind the net. Alex picks it up again, centers it, doesn't quite connect with Sienna. Close, good try though. Puck's back in the deep corner. Good body work by Danbury there. Keeps the Kachinas from picking up that puck. Good fight on the boards there. Puck is shaken loose and controlled by Danbury. Reversed. Almost picked up by Kachinas, but Danbury tries to carry it. Kachinas forced the puck out of the zone and back in. No icing. Everybody is out already. Danbury through the neutral zone. Kachinas pick up the puck. Pass across to the D. Pass up the zone. Hit the referee, but bounces up. Well, the refs want to play too sometimes. It happens. Manning picks up the puck. Puck is in the zone. Chip deep. Our D have Kachina D has changed. Puck is forced just out of the zone. Puck is controlled by Kylie, who passes it up. Kachinas enter the zone cleanly, but the puck is intercepted and now picked up and controlled by Danbury. Danbury carries out of their zone, carries through the neutral zone, tries to chip it into the Kachina zone. And the puck is fired down the ice for an icing call, just missing the net, giving us icing at 5:46, period 1. Kachinas in the white are leading 1-0 with about a third of the first period to go. Face-off is controlled by the Kachinas in the slot. Taken into the back corner. Oh, nice play there to control that puck and pass it up out of the zone. Kelsey did a beautiful job there of getting around a couple of attackers. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on the pass. Puck is behind the net again. Chipped out the boards. Picked up and chipped out. Icing is waved off. Danbury controlled behind the net, but now Kelsey picks it up. Shot on net, goes a little wide, passes behind the net. The D change, I think. Actually, the forwards are changing for the Kachinas. Danbury controls, but fresh legs on the ice. Danbury enters the zone, centers the puck. Good job by the Kachinas to collapse and block that from becoming a shooting opportunity. Isabella skates that up the ice. A stick interrupted. A 2-on-1. Danbury, good opportunity for Danbury. Taken aside, centered, and then picked off by the Kachinas. Puck is loose. 2 shots. Good number of sticks there. Puck is back just outside of the paint. Several sticks. Finally, icing clear. A well-placed clear by Kenzie. 3 or 4 shots in very close range there, and a lot of legs and a lot of sticks. Heart-racing moment there for the goalie parents in the room, at least. Face-off won by Danbury, controlled at the blue line, sent down and around the net. Danbury brings it around. Centering attempt broken up with good body work. Passed out of the zone through the neutral zone. Kachinas still control the puck. Enter the blue. Keeper fires it deep. Chased down nicely by Reyna. But Danbury tries to carry it out of the zone. Makes it to neutral ice. Enters 3-on-1 opportunity for Danbury. Broken up by Greta nicely. Puck enters the Danbury zone. Danbury defending well, don't allow the shot or the center. In neutral zone, Kachinas win the puck. Send to the boards, nobody there to connect with. Danbury sends it low. Puck takes a funny bounce off the walls, doesn't go behind the net. Kachinas pick it up at the face-off dot, carry it up the boards, chip it into the Danbury zone. Danbury gets the puck back through neutral. A little bit of puck ping-pong to the neutral zone here. A good shin block by the Danbury player results in a good chance, but the puck squirts by into the far corner. Danbury picks up the puck, enters the zone. Oh, loose in the slot. A shot deflected. Then a second opportunity deflected, and after 2 saves, the puck squirted loose. Danbury picks up the puck again in the neutral zone. Carries it wide. Kachinas get in that way, but Danbury picks up the puck. A good opportunity for Danbury. Good save by Tony. The Danbury player carried that puck across the mouth of the net just outside the blue and tried to backhand it over her shoulder. This face-off kind of sat there for a minute, then finally picked up by the Danbury player, but when she tried to pass it to her own blue line, couldn't connect. Danbury carries it in, chased by Kenzie. Danbury picks it up in their own zone, tries to pass up to the neutral zone, picked up by the Kachinas. Kachinas send it back up. Pass intercepted in the neutral zone. Danbury tries to pick up, enter the zone, don't connect. Kachinas D has it by the left boards. D to D pass. Good breakout pass. And a chip deep into the Danbury zone. Nice centering pass, another shot, and a beautiful goal. What a play there. A quick centering pass and a high shot into the top right corner, right under the bar. Beautifully placed shot and a great goal there for the Kachinas. A beautiful pass there from Shiloh to Kenzie. Just the way coach drew it up. Minute 44 left in the period. A high shot from the very high slot trying to surprise Tony. She stops it with her mask. It bounces loose. Big push going on here in the last minute of play, probably from Danbury, trying to finish off this period with a goal and change the momentum a little bit. Kachinas pick up the puck, skate out of the zone, pass it up. Good breakout pass there. Entered the zone briefly, but then forced out by Danbury. Danbury goes around the forward and takes a shot. A shot from the high slot. Partly screened probably by the D, and goes in just outside of, or just inside the left post. And Danbury does a good job of forcing the issue here in the last minute of play or so. Good pass by the Kachinas. Good zone entry. A little confusion about where the puck is, but kept inside. Now forced out by Danbury. Danbury brings back into their own zone, organizes. Short pass up the boards. Danbury skates it into the zone. Goes wide. Behind the goal line. Comes around. Tries to wrap around. Doesn't quite make it. Puck deflects off the post behind the net. Up the boards. Kachinas bring it to neutral zone but can't complete. 23 seconds left in the period. Danbury. Puck is forced by the Kachinas from Danbury. Alex enters the zone. Kind of loses control of the puck there. Danbury's got 11 seconds on the clock. Makes a pass across the ice. Enters the zone from the top of the circle. Centering pass intercepted by Judge. With good stick there, good placement, sent behind the net, and that's the end of our period. An exciting first period, 2-1 score for the Kachinas. We get set for period number 2. Well, that was an exciting period. Lots of back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Some good shooting opportunities. Some big scrambles in front of the net there. But the one that goes in is the one that is fired from just inside the blue line after all that.
Yeah, that was definitely an exciting first period.
All right, we're getting all set for the second period here. The players are going to be a little extra tired after this game with all this ice to cover. This is definitely a spaghetti afternoon. The goalies are set. The referees are set. The puck is dropped. Kachinas control. Send deep. Chased down by Solana, I think. Danbury comes away with the puck and starts skating out of the zone. Good coverage by the Kachinas, forces the puck back into the zone, but not maintained. A good pass across the ice. Puck chipped, gets past the D. Again, chased down by Solana. Picked up on the boards by Lila and sent around. Solana pass goes just over the judge's stick. A dangerous entry for Danbury. Just blanked on the name there for a second. Back at the blue line. Good shot blocked by Lila. Across the red line, chips it to the net. The goalie elects to bump it to the corner. Kachinas full change. Fortunately, that pass, Danbury doesn't go as well as they'd hoped. Gives the Kachinas a chance to set up. Good cross-ice pass. Mishandled. Now sent in. Danbury briefly on the puck and forced out by the Kachinas. Brought back in for an offside. My arm is getting sore just from holding the clock phone here. So for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I kind of run the clock manually from another phone, and I try to stay in sync with the official clock here as much as I can. But sometimes we do fall out of position here. So if you see the clock adjusting weirdly, that's why that's happening. Face-off is briefly controlled by Danbury. They send deep. Kachinas send the puck behind the net. Oh, actually they don't. And the puck is forced up the boards by the Kachinas, chipped out and chased down by Reyna. Brought down. The referee's arm is up. And Kachinas control. Tony skating off the ice for the sixth attacker, but this is the long period on a long Olympic ice rink, so tough skate to try and get up. Shot from the blue line was intercepted by a Danbury player, leading to a stoppage, and we're going to go on another Kachinas power play. Hooking is the call. Danbury player a little bit unhappy with that call. According to Frank, that was a very weak call. You know, we just take the referees at their word here. It is definitely warm up here. I got my jacket off now. I'm down to short sleeves. Danbury controls the face-off, chips it up the board. chases it down. The good body position by Kenzie prevents that, gives Kelsey an opportunity to control that puck. Kelsey skates into the zone, takes a shot, gloved and stopped. That was a 200 and some odd foot skate there by Kelsey for a shot from the slot. Good catch by the Danbury goalie, brings play to a halt. Face off in the Danbury zone. Minute 17 left in the Kachina power play. Danbury controls and clears the puck. That on any other rink that would be icing. This rink, I'm not sure. No, it waved off. Kachinas pick it up and start skating it back up. Come out of the zone. Good breakout pass. Picked up by Reyna. Reyna's in the slot. Tries to pass across to Kenzie. Picks it up again. Good D by the Danbury. Prevents that pass. Now picked up by the D. Kept. Nope, not kept. Puck is out of the zone. Kachinas do control it. Reyna loses in her feet. Danbury grabs the puck and brings it out of the zone. Good stick there by Reyna to prevent that puck entering. Danbury chips the puck. Puck ends up behind the Kachina net. Sent up the boards. Picked up by Reyna again. Passed up. I got my players mixed up there for a second. Good shot, right into the goal. Woo! 3-1. A good, successful power play goal with 3 seconds left in the game, or in the penalty rather. Apologies. Beautiful shot there, just under the goalie's glove. A nice sinking shot. Scored by Solana. Okay, after that, face-off. Danbury controls. Shot from pretty low down in the face-off circle. Stopped by Tony, deflected by her pads into behind the net. Puck sent out by the Kachinas, but just a little before the center line. Passes by a few players, and the icing call is made. Puck going back to the Kachina zone, to the left of Tony. Tony's having a little conference there with Alex. Alex taking the face-off. Oh, puck dropped a little early there. Kachinas weren't actually on their side of the puck anymore, or yet. Good, strong shot from the face-off circle there, and a little bit of stick hit to goalie's glove there by the Danbury player. No call on the play, but the referee appears to give her a little verbal warning that he'll probably call that next time. Face off to Tony's right, won by the Kachinas. Chipped up the boards, intercepted by Danbury. Danbury brings the puck in close. Good player-to-player pass there for a backdoor. Danbury brings it around the net, looking for the centering play in the high slot. Shot taken, fired over the net, bounces just in front of the net, picked up by Judge, who tries to send it back to the D. Centering pass, brought to the slot, shot blocked by Tony's stick, deflected to the corner, picked up by Kylie. Kylie is separated from the puck. 3 Danbury players, 1 in the slot. High shot, blocked by Tony's blocker behind the net. Centering pass fired back by the Danbury player. Kachinas pick it up, fire it out. At neutral, Danbury picks it up again, fires it deep before their players could clear. Offside. Face-off won by Danbury. Danbury picks it up, tries to send it out. Pass does not connect. It's a little slow getting to the line. No ice. Ice is waved off. Sent behind the net. Kachinas controlling the corner. Nice skating there. And chipped up the boards, but Danbury controls. Finally fired out of the zone by Kelsey, who's been really visible in this game. She's really been contributing a lot in this game in particular. Puck is carried out of the zone by the Kachinas. Number 2, Erica. She sends it behind the net. Number 72, Shiloh, almost gets to that puck, but unfortunately Danbury walks away with it. Danbury comes speeding into the net, fires the puck from far away. Tony stops it with her pads and stick, deflected to the low face-off circle. Bounces around, now deflected into very high slot. Tries to be packed up and forced out of the zone by the Kachinas just outside the zone. Danbury carries it back in. Puck is just inside the blue line. Battle on the boards. Chip back by Kenzie. Pass to the center ice. Not quite controlled by Reina. Forced deep, but controlled by the Kachinas. Kachinas break out. Reina carries it into the zone, giving chase. A good shoulder bump there. That was going to be called. That little shoulder bump there was, Frank is an equal opportunity referee, critic. Is that fair? Yeah. Yeah. Looked like a little bit of body work there to try to get position, but maybe it's a little too eager, according to the referees. So we go on the penalty kill now. Kachinas are on the penalty kill at 8:47, a minute 30 on the clock. Puck is controlled by Danbury. They try to fire. Stick is hit along the way, causing the puck to deflect. Tony tracks it, moves it off to the corner with her stick. Danbury controls, tries to do a shoot, a pass and go. Doesn't quite connect. Back to the blue line, passed to the far corner. Center just behind the net. Danbury tries to center again. Nobody there to connect with. Kachinas pick it up, skate it out of their zone. Kachinas send it deep into the corner. Kachinas controlling Danbury's zone. Back to the D, but can't keep. Kachinas control the puck in their zone. Danbury pushing. A good clearing pass. No icing. Kachinas change. 37 seconds left on the penalty, or on the penalty kill. Puck is cleared from the Kachinas zone to center ice. Puck is fired deep. No icing there. Kachinas control the puck behind the ice, behind the net. Try to clear it. It's stopped up, and now Danbury has the ice just beside the face-off dot. Puck is forced away, but still in the zone. Danbury brings it around the face-off circle again. Centers it. Good Kachinas stick there, sends it to the corner, and we have a whistle. A crease violation. The call was a crease violation, and the puck is being taken outside. That was a crease violation. Three seconds left in this penalty. The face-off is outside. The last Kachina player, Manning, is coming in with a good sharp stop, and the puck is forced deep by Danbury. Penalty is over. A good shot, another shot, a third shot attempt goes just wide. A lot of good close quarter pucks here since the last puck. Puck is controlled by Kachinas, cross ice pass. Good breakout. 6:54 on the clock. Kachinas control. Puck is forced out of the zone, and then Danbury brings it in. Close call there on the offside, but referees didn't call it. Play goes on. Solana picks up the puck, speeds it into the zone, chips it behind. I think it hit the outside of the net there momentarily. A good centering pass. Back pass there from Riley. Doesn't quite connect. Danbury forces the puck out of their zone and sends it deep just outside of the net. Icing is the call. I think she was trying to catch Tony sleeping there. Face off to the right of the Danbury goalie. Shiloh's on the face off. Danbury players line up, and the puck is dropped. Controlled by Danbury, sent behind the goal line, chipped up the boards, but kept nicely. Pass attempt, centering attempt through the blue paint, doesn't connect. Puck is kept at the blue line momentarily. Danbury controls and sends it out. Danbury speeds through the neutral zone, up the boards, bottom of the circle, sends behind the net. Danbury controls in the corner, tries to set it to the D. Muir gets the puck, tries to clear it, but stopped at the blue line. Board battle, and the puck is forced out of the zone. Danbury controls in their own zone. Good pass across the ice, connects momentarily. In the neutral zone, Danbury regroups, carries the puck to, and a good goal shot right from the high circle. A great blocker save there by Tony, deflects into the high netting. That shot had some pepper on it. I think that was probably the hardest shot we've seen here this morning. Somebody knows how to lean on their stick for sure. Kachinas get a hold of that puck, try to get it cleared. It doesn't make it out of the zone. Danbury keeps Kachinas control behind the net. Pass it up, chip it out. Let's see if this actually makes the zone. Icing is called. With this ice being a little longer and getting pretty iced up, some of these pucks are having trouble making their way all the way down. Face off to the left of Tony. Pucks drop, controlled by the Kachinas. Puck's just sitting there. Good battle for the puck. Kachinas control it, send it behind the net. Funny bounce right into the slot. Fortunately picked up by the Kachinas. Sienna sends it in Jeep. It ends up in front of the goalie. Goalie covers. I'm getting so excited watching the game now. I'm forgetting to start the clock on the puck drops. Apologies for that. 4:37 on the clock. This game is kind of picking up steam here. Good, strong effort by both teams. Face-offs controlled by Danbury. Danbury comes speeding through the zone. Goes around one D, goes around another D. Shot from a bad angle is prevented by the Kachinas, but a call is made for a hook against the Kachinas. A good 150-foot skate there by the Danbury player into very good scoring position. So probably not the worst choice to get that penalty, but not let her get the shot off. Face off to Tony's right. The Kachinas are on the penalty kill. Face off won by the Kachinas, who chip it up the boards past the neutral zone into the high Danbury zone. Danbury D picks it up, skates through the neutral zone unchallenged, goes wide through the Kachina zone in the back corner. Good stick there by someone whose number is obscured by hair, and a good clear up the boards, picked up by Aaron Judge. Sorry, Ashlyn Judge, of course. And puck is fired into the slot by Danbury. Fired behind the net, I believe. Another centering attempt cleared by the Kachinas. Ashlyn speeds into the zone again. She fires it just behind the net. Puck is in the corner. The Kachinas pick it up. Try to carry it to the center. Danbury controls. Passes across. Danbury speeding in. Fires it deep into the corner. Gives chase. Picks it up in the low face-off circle. Tries to center it. Blocked by Kachinas skate. The Kachinas try to force the puck up the boards. Puck ends up squirting behind the net. Attempting to go around the net. Stuff attempt. Stopped by Tony's pad. Tony tries to cover. Puck is still loose. Referee blows the whistle.
Walk away! Walk away!
Looked like play continued a little bit after the glove was covered and the whistle was blown. The referee is having a chat with the Danbury player. Play continues. No penalty on the play. 2:43 in the period. That was a successful penalty kill, by the way. 5-on-5, full strength. Face-off won by Danbury, and a fire from the high slot. Tipped by a Kachina stick and out of the way. Low circle. Attempting to center, gets broken up. A second attempt to shoot gets broken up by the Kachinas. Kachinas forced the puck out of the zone, just inside of the Danbury zone. Kept momentarily, but then sent across the ice. Loose puck. Both teams are coming for it. Kachinas D gets it, chips it up the boards. Madden sends it into the zone briefly, but that's reversed by Danbury. Danbury enters the zone again. 3-on-2, good passing play. Centering attempt blocked by a good Kachina stick. Pass to the center. Kenzie picks it up, skates it into the zone, goes wide. Drop pass, picked up by the D, fired towards the net. Off the Danbury stick, deflected back to the slot. Picked up and played again by Kenzie, forcing it down the boards. Setlock, standing on the blue line, now replaced by Bose. The puck hit Setlock. Could have been too many men on the ice penalty, but fortunately the refs didn't call it. Puck gets chipped high, but now almost enters the Kachina zone, kept at the blue line by the Kachina D. Puck is reversed by Danbury. Danbury sends it to the center. Briefly enters the zone, is pitched out by the Kachinas. Danbury D tries to skate it in, cut off successfully by Isabella. Puck is in the Kachina zone, sent up the boards, and separated just inside the Danbury zone. Danbury tries to make the pass, but it's going to be an offside. With Isabella still in the zone, that puck caused an offside when entering. A minute and 1 second left in period 2. The score is 3-1 for the Kachinas. If the last period is any indication, Danbury is going to be putting on a lot of pressure here in this last minute to again try to change the momentum of this game. They attempt to pass. It was controlled and covered by Tony. Whistle's blown. Face-off to the right of the Kachina goal. Face-off is won by the Kachinas. They control, send it up, and it's fired down the ice. This is going to be icing. Another face-off. think it's going to go to the right of the Kachina net. Again, it is marked on the right. Last 40 seconds of this period. Fresh legs on the ice for the Kachinas. Shiloh to take this face-off. Puck is dropped back to the Danbury D. D to D pass. Held at the blue line. Shot attempt blocked. Puck hits the netting. Face-off won by Danbury. This time back to the D. D to D. Corner. Great stick there by Reina. Sends the puck deep into the Danbury zone. She makes a very high angle shot. Bounces off the back of the net. The puck is still controlled by the Kachinas. Battle on the boards there. Alex manages to keep it momentarily. Puck is sent deep. This should be an icing call. It is. With 11.9 seconds left on the clock, the puck is going to be dropped in the Danbury zone. Danbury wins that face-off, tries to chip it up the board, hits a Kachina shin pad, bounces towards the slot. The puck is loose in the corner. 2 seconds left. Centering attempt fails. And that is the end of that second period. The score at the end of the second period, 3-1 for the Kachinas. So, Jason Morrow, what do you think of this game so far?
Jason Morrow declines. It's really good. It's really good to see some sustained offense. They've been solid all the way through.
Thank you, Jason. All right. Sometimes I just need to scratch my nose, you know. All right, the third period here. After that surprise cameo appearance by Jason, who's now basically throwing darts at me with his eyes. Mr. Madden, what do you think about what's going on here today?
Well, I think it was a very strong second period, so I'm looking forward to the third. And if we can keep that momentum, we got it going. So, cool.
Yep. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going and carry this forth into the second game today. And well, we still have 15 minutes of hockey here, so let's not count our chickens before they hatch. A buoyant bench here today, feeling good, the good energy here. The Kachinas are ready to go. Danbury is getting last-minute instructions from their coaches and maybe some of the senior players there. Looks like the captain maybe is giving the players some instruction now. And the teams are getting ready to hit the ice for this third period. Nice to see some strong leadership happening on the ice there by some of the Danbury players. Kachinas are lined up. Danbury is just finishing up their pre-puck discussion. And we are back for the third period of the day. It looks like Danbury has made a goaltending switch. I believe Kim was in net before, and now Keswick is in. Okay. Apparently I missed that switch earlier after the third goal. Puck is dropped, and Kachinas control. Danbury's now in their corner. Fires up the board, tries to connect on the pass. Goes past, but not icing. Kachinas tried to chip up the boards, not successful. Puck's in the high slot, pass back through the blue line. Shin block by Judge. Danbury control, sends back to the blue line, another shot. Attempted tip in the slot, doesn't connect. Danbury still controls the puck. Good stick there by the Kachinas, but Danbury goes around. Puck's behind the net, centering attempt. She's trying to get to a shooting position, circling the toilet bowl as it were. Judge gets a stick on it. Kachinas pick up the puck and skate it into the neutral zone. Manning almost goes offside, but stays fair. Puck is dumped deep. Reyna battles for the puck while her teammates change. Kachinas are back on the ice. Good stick there, momentarily keeps the puck. Puck is picked up in the neutral zone. Great pass there. Some good passing here so far this period by the Kachinas. They enter the zone. Shot on net, blocked by an errant Danbury shin pad, and then the puck is fired out of play over the glass by Danbury. Puck is dropped, goes past the Kachina stick on the blue line, and the pass up the boards just beats Sienna, I believe, as she's trying to exit the zone. So offside is called at 3:23. It doesn't work as well, the tripod. Doesn't, no. I'll have the tripod discussion with you after I'm off the air. Besides, tripods on the ice, no good. So Danbury fires the puck into the zone, picked out by Kachina D, skated back, sent up the boards. Danbury does a good job of keeping the puck in the Kachina zone. It's deep in the corner. Chip back up the boards. Still in the corner. Danbury picks it up again. Centering pass off the Danbury skate behind the net. Kachinas pick it up, send it up the boards, kept at the blue line, sent back down. At the half boards, chipped up again. Kachinas managed to control, skated out of the zone. Good stick-on-stick contact there. Reyna looking for the penalty. No call. A good chip up the ice. And puck is in neutral zone. A little bit of mishandled backhand there. Allows the Kachinas number 63, Reyna, to pick up the puck. Puck squirts to the high slot, but nobody there to pick it up. Danbury gets the puck and turns it back around through the neutral zone. Just past the rushing forward. She sends it behind the net. Kachinas catch the puck. Pass it through the paint. Doesn't connect. Danbury picks it up. Tries to send it behind the net. Kachinas control. Puck is in the corner. The centering attempt does not complete. Kachinas pick it up, send it behind the net, and up the boards. Danbury has it just inside the blue line. Attempts shot, blocked by Madden. Puck is chipped up the boards. Kenzie gives chase, but it's going to be icing. Puck is dropped to the right of the Kachina net, controlled by Danbury. To a D-to-D pass, mishandled. Kachina's chip deep into the Danbury zone. Danbury gets to it, sends it behind, but doesn't make it out. Setlock sends it into the center. Kachina's try to pick it up, can't. Sent back in by the D. Alex forces the puck. Or actually, not Alex, I'm sorry. Shiloh forced the puck into behind the net again. Kachinas are still deep, sends it back to Setlock at the blue line. Setlock mishandles, and a 2-on-0. 2-0 result. Good speed back by Jankowski. Saves the day. Great save by Tony. And then the puck is sent outside behind the net. Great A opportunity there for Danbury. Prevented by Jankowski and Vange. Danbury controls in the high slot, looking for the shooting opportunity. Kachinas doing a good job of blocking the path with their sticks. Shot from just inside the blue line, bounces off of Tony's mask, and the pass is errantly sent, but hits the outside of the net, but still judged to be an icing call. If that was just another inch to the right, that would have been a shot on goal. But as it is, 3-1, 10:29 in the third period. The face-off is to Tony's left. Kachinas control that face-off, try to force it out of the zone, but Danbury controls it and fires at a very low-angle shot. Tony stops it with her stick and covers it up with her glove. .10:20 in the period. Another face-off to Tony's left. Kachinas control again. Try to get it out of. This time it gets past the defender. Chased down by three Kachinas. Chipped out of play. Danbury changes, and this is, wow, this is a big line for Danbury. This is, I do not remember seeing a line this big before, so the coaches must have switched up the Danbury lines a little bit to try and give a good size push. Danbury keeps the Kachinas from attacking. A brief keep at the line by Reyna, big effort there, diving opportunity. And Danbury brings the puck to neutral zone, but doesn't quite get it back there. Judge chips deep. Reyna picks up the puck. Kachinas changed. Reyna is trying to bring the puck to the front of the net. Gets it back behind the net. Is basically manhandled there behind the net. But play goes on. And the attempt to center the puck interrupted. Kachinas still pick it up. And managed to keep that from being a breakaway opportunity. A good stick on puck by Danbury. Up, causes keeper to go down. Some pushing and shoving there. Play goes on. Danbury tries to have a good breakout pass, just over skated. That's going to be icing. That was a very big both forward and D line. I think they were more mixed in with other skaters before. But Danbury may have shortened their bench up a little bit here for the second half of the third period, because there was a tremendous size differential there between some of these Danbury players and some of our Kachina players. Danbury controls that faceoff, skates behind the net. Kachina's pressure. Kachina sent back behind the net. Picked up by Danbury again. Clearing attempt. Again, a funny bounce. Goes to the slot. Oh, a good shot attempt. Goes just high and wide. Tracked by the goalie. Another shot attempt hits the outside of the net. Kachinas are doing a good job of controlling the puck. Back to the D-line. Stopped by Erica. Sent deep into the corner. Chased down by Alex. Good battle on the boards there. Alex gets away with the puck. Passes behind the net. Good pass to the D. Kelsey tried to handle it in for the shot. Now a 3-on-1. Danbury comes in, fires wide. Puck is behind the net. Kachinas pick it up and control. Kachinas try to clear it. Maybe an attempted shot there goes wide. Kachinas send the puck up the board, and this is going to be an icing call. With 8:05 in the third period, the score is 3-1 for the Kachinas. Danbury has definitely picked up the pace and the physicality here for the second half of the third period here. but the Kachinas are doing a good job of hanging on and getting sticks in lanes. Danbury controls again, tries to keep it. It squirts just out of the blue line. Kachinas enter the zone. Played hard by Danbury. Puck is tied up on the boards. Puck squirts loose. Kachinas get it for a moment, fired deeper. Kenzie picks it up behind the net, tries to go around the Danbury player, but is pinned to the boards. Danbury skates the puck through the center and chips deep behind the Kachinas net. Kachinas fired up the boards, picked up, but not controlled by the Kachinas. Danbury buries the puck deep again. Kachinas try to chip it up the boards, but these boards do have some funny bounces. Back to the D. The D tries to fire the puck, goes wide, attempt at a deflection, fails. Another puck goes sent by Danbury behind the net. Kachinas pick up, send up the boards, stopped again at the blue line. Another shot fired, this time stopped in the slot by a good Kachinas stick from Greta. Kenzie skates it in, 2-on-1, fires a shot just inside the goalie's armpit there. Good stop with the shoulder by the Danbury goalie, covered up with her glove. Face off to Danbury's left. Puck is dropped. Danbury controls. Danbury gets it out of the zone, and it's offside. Face-off just outside the Danbury zone. Face-off controlled by Danbury. They chip the puck. Kachinas D is giving chase. Kachinas pass the puck out of the zone. Intercepted by the Danbury D. Pass to the forward into the Kachina zone. Kachina D picks it up in the corner. Dymek takes it behind the net. Good stick there by Danbury. Almost takes it away. She reverses and sends it back. Judge is going for the puck and manages to chip it up the boards and out of the zone. Danbury tries to chip it up the board. Nobody there. Kachina gets the puck again. Waiting a little bit too long, making us nervous, but gets the puck out of the zone there. And puck is sent down. This is going to be called icing. And the puck is going to go back to the Kachina zone. Some definite increase in the pressure here. Kachinas need to hang on here for the next 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Face-off won by the Kachinas. Chipped towards the boards. Kachinas try to force the puck out of the zone and manage to do so. Kachinas give chase. No icing there. Good stick. Stops the pass. There's going to be a shot on net. Not a high-risk shot, but nevertheless a good shot on net. Brings a stoppage. Burns a little clock. Face-off is in the Danbury circle. Face-off is won by Danbury. Danbury passes it across. Takes it out of the zone. Kelsey's doing a good job. Stick. Stopped the deflection there. The puck squirted towards Tony. Tony, taking no chances, covered it up. And Erica did a good job of preventing the Danbury player from collapsing on top of Tony. So, beautiful play all around. The puck is dropped. A little bit of a pile up there, waiting for that puck to end. Finally, puck is kicked loose by the Kachinas. Fired up the boards. Keeper doesn't get it. Danbury controls, passes back to their D. Squirts to the high slot, but no Danbury players there. Kachinas pick it up, skate out of the zone, skated into the neutral zone, and then chip deep. Kelsey chased that puck all the way down into the zone, then goes back to her blue line position. Danbury starts carrying the puck out of their zone. A good stick there by Shiloh. Reverses that puck. 5 minutes left in the period. Danbury tries to pass up, but the Kachinas get that puck. This is going to be called icing. A good plan there to try and get that puck passed across, just a little too hard or a little too shallow an angle. Causes it to bounce past the net. Face off again to Tony's left here. Again controlled by Danbury. Fire from just above the face-off circle. Tony gets a glove on it. It bounces behind her but does not go in. Danbury has the puck deep behind the net in the corner. Kachinas tie up the puck on the boards, killing some valuable clock time for Danbury. 4:30 left in the period. Puck is tied up. The referee is thinking about blowing the whistle. Puck is still kind of moving, kind of loose. The Kachinas control it, chip it up the boards. Danbury fails to keep. The puck is now in the Danbury zone, but it's not going to be icing. Danbury turns the puck around, starts rushing it up the ice through the neutral zone. 180 feet in. She takes a shot, blocked by Setlog's shin and deflected into the corner. Picked up by the Kachinas. Try to chip it up the boards. Stopped by the D at the blue line. Picked up in the low circle. Fired. Good save by Tony. Deflected in the corner. Kachinas try to chip it out of the zone. Danbury keeps. Now forced just outside the zone. This should be offside. They're going to call it an intentional offside, I think, and they're going to bring the face-off all the way back to the Danbury zone. A good break for the Kachinas there. 3:42 left in this very exciting third period. Danbury calls a timeout. We'll have a 30-second pause here while Danbury draws up a plan. I think Danbury appears to have been double shifting some of their bigger, probably more experienced players. So as well as drawing up a plan, I think the coach is trying to buy them a little bit of breathing time, get their lungs settled and then their legs settled. Those last 5 minutes, we've seen some of these players quite a bit. Apparently, no timeouts. There's no timeouts. The referees, I guess, didn't really know the rule, but there's no timeouts, which is fun because we just had a timeout, basically. So, it is what it is. There are no timeouts in this game. The coach is doing a good job of clarifying the rules with the referee to get him even a little bit more time. The referees are saying no to the final change and is going to send some players back, which again is burning some more clock. I like this coach. Very sneaky, very smart, burning lots of clock in every possible way so he can continue to double, or she can continue to double shift players. A good shot from the blue line by the Kachinas. Attempted tip, but doesn't quite hit the net, and I think this is going to be called an offside. Another face-off, this time won by the Kachinas, brought briefly into the zone, and then kept. Kachinas pick it up, fire it deep, Judge gives chase after it. So does Lila. Lila forces the puck behind the net. A good stick there, keeps it from becoming a breakaway. A good chip back. Kachinas pick it up, fail to enter the zone. That should have been called offside, wasn't. Kachinas fire puck deep. Judge chases the puck into the corner. So does Dymek. Two Kachinas on the puck. Judge centers the puck. Forwards change for the Kachinas. Reyna is in there, causing havoc for Danbury. Another attempt to a shot from the high blue line. Attempt to clear the puck. Bounces off of a Danbury shin into the corner. Manning sends the puck in deep. Chased by Keeper. Kachinas get some fresh legs on the ice. Danbury picks up the puck. Takes it into their own corner. 2:25 on the clock. Danbury tries to stick handle around the Kachinas. The Kachinas are doing a good job of keeping them from playing, but the puck goes off a shin pad, and now Danbury enters the zone. That also looked like an offside. An attempted shot gets deflected off a shin pad. A centering attempt is tipped by Tony's glove, and the icing pass is a very exciting moment. The ice is clear. Centering shot, there's no goalie in the Danbury net. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Minute 44 left on the clock. Pass from the Kachinas. Kachinas clear the zone. Pass into the zone. Still no goalie. The Danbury players did a good job of collapsing on their net for that shot attempt from the slot. And kind of 5 goaltenders. Kachinas pass back into the zone. Pick up the puck. A good stick by Danbury prevents that shot. Danbury speeding down the side. Enters the zone. Attempt to shot. Stopped by Tony, who captures and holds. A minute 17 left in this game.
That was it. When the girl hit the other guy.
They were just playing the body. It depends what side of the puck you're on. Exactly. Puck is dropped. Kachinas control. Try to get it out of the zone. It's tied up on the ice, on the boards. Danbury picks up. Good attempt to center the puck there from very low. Chip attempt. Deflects back behind the net from Tony's pad. Good pressure from the Kachinas. Danbury carries the puck to the center. 2 of them. Shot attempt is blocked by Kachinas sticks. Good job on the sticks there. Danbury's stick handling. The Danbury player chips it back to the low circle. Danbury brings it around, brings it to a shooting position, blocked by Kachinas. Kachinas try to clear the puck, but Danbury blocks. Setlock gets that puck. Danbury picks it up. Big shot. Injured player. Finally a whistle. Not even sure what happened there. A roughing call against Danbury there with 34 seconds on the clock. We're going to have some 5-on-4 hockey for the last 34 seconds of this game. Puck is dropped. Kachinas keep at the blue line. Shot by Kelsey. Goes just above the crossbar. Kachinas control the puck. Send it across to the corner. Back to Kelsey. Keeps it at the blue line. Sends it to the center. Shooting attempt goes just wide of the net. Kachinas still controlling the zone with 5-6 seconds left. And looks like the Kachinas are going to take this one. That's a centering attempt, and that brings the game to a stop. The Kachinas win with a 3-1 score. Great playing by both of these teams. Very exciting hockey, and a lot of fun to watch. The players are going to line up here at the center ice, and with that, we're going to call this a day. I will be back with you and my good friend Steve Madden, who has done a brilliant job of operating this camera here today through some pretty exciting fast-paced hockey in a few hours. And again, my apologies for any missed calls. That's entirely me. And we will see everybody here soon.